Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is part 3 of this series which has already been started by me, and in today's part we will discuss theory of creationism, theory of catastrophism and theory of organic evolution. If you haven't watched the previous series, go check it out. The link will be provided in the description box. So, theory of creationism. This theory advocates that all form of life were created by Almighty God. According to the book Genesis, Adam and Eve were first men and women created by God. Regarding this theory, Christians, Muslims and Jews have a common agreement on the 7 days creation of universe by God. According to this view, the world and all living things originated in a singular event of creation by God. This theory was supported by Father Suarez, who was the Spanish Jesuit, who also defended this theory. Another supporter of this theory was the great naturalist Carl Linnaeus, who also believed that all genera and species are always the creation of God. He also supported the view of inalterability of these species. However, he did not rule out the possibility of the appearance of new forms of life, which is possible by the process of hybridization. Now, the next theory is theory of catastrophism, which is also considered as an extension of the theory of special creation. According to this theory, life is originated by the creation and is followed by catastrophe, which was due to many geographical disturbances. It was believed that each catastrophe destroyed life completely, and each creation led to a higher level of organization that is different and complex from the previous one. Supporter of this theory was George Cuvier, who was a professor of comparative anatomy. He believed that in the initial phases or in the beginning there were corals, molluscs, and crustaceans on the earth. According to him, plant emerged in the beginning, which was followed by fishes, reptiles, birds, and mammals. He believed that man appeared after the last geographical revolution. Cuvier's theory of catastrophism was attacked on many grounds by the researchers, as the question of initial origin of life and its origin after subsequent metamorphosis was left unexplained. Now, the last theory of old theory of evolution is theory of organic evolution. It was emerged during the Middle Ages and at the beginning of the modern era, where new version of organic evolution was formed. Avicenna, the foremost representative of Arabic science, considered fossil to be rough draft of living beings. Another scientist, Albert von Boltod, also known as Albertus Magnus, accepted that plant and animals' remains have been transformed to fossil by petrification. Robert Hooke and Leibniz reflected an evolutionist tendency and believed that all natural beings form a chain within which different classes are formed. Immanuel Kant had greatly influenced the biological doctrines of his time. Furthermore, Charles Darwin in 1794 outlined the idea of heredity and natural selection and linked this to the concept of evolution. Charles Lyell favored the idea of considering majority of geographical phenomena as a result of small gradual changes. This idea formed the basis of evolution, and it demonstrated evolution as a universal law of living nature. Evolution was also considered the great intellectual achievement of 19th century. where Lamarck and Darwin independently propounded the theory that all animals have been evolved from simple types. These simple types underwent gradual changes due to successive development in form and function. This theory of organic evolution brought a great revolution in the scientific world and was ultimately accepted. Contributions of Lamarck and Darwin remain supreme even today.